It's Bill, the comic book guy, and today I'm going to give you an updated video of how to rent comic books on eBay. The very first thing you're going to do is you're going to come into eBay and bring it up. And when you have it up, you're going to type in new Netflix of comic book rental. Now, the reason that I say that is because I want to describe what this business is. I'm Bill, the comic book guy, coming from Comic Book Rental. And what we do at Comic Book Rental is we rent comic books. Now, we have comic books from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. And I have roughly about 2,000 comic books that I can ship out and rent to people. So when I say the Netflix of comic book rental, what I mean by that is you take and you go on eBay, you search for the comic books, you pick out what comic books you want, you rent them, I send them to you, you read them, you send them back, and we can keep repeating that process. I can just send you more and more and more books. So that's why I call it the Netflix of comic book rental. So we went in here and we typed this in, new Netflix of comic book rental. We hit search, and this is the search results that came up. And what we had was we have 7 results. Now, I'm the only one on eBay right now that does comic book rental. And as you can see here, as we scroll through, we have 7 different results. And I'll explain what this means. Each one of these is considered an item. So if I come over here, this is an item, this is an item, this is an item, and on it goes. Now, one of these looks a little different, and that's this one right here. And it looks a little different because that was an item that I did when I was first starting. And I had set things up a little different. But most of the items are one comic book, and what that represents is a series of 12 comic books for that one item. So if I click on the next tab, I've already done the search. I've already brought an item up. I've already clicked on it, and this one would be the Spider-Man item. And what it represents is, okay, if I scroll down here, basically inside here, there's 6 different comic books listed here. And if you hit this arrow, you will see 6 more. So every one of those items has 12 comic books, except for that one where it was a little different. It had everything spread out. It had a series of comic books spread out, and that has 22 in it. And eventually I'm going to change that and fix that and make that 12 also. But the norm is going to be, if you see one comic book and it says you want to rent comic books, click on that, and inside you will find this, and you will find 12 comic books that you can browse through. So at this point, if you go back here and you look at all of these different items that we have here, I have about 80 comic books right now that you can browse through and you can look through of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So let's go back here and let's take a look at this. So there are these different books in here. So if I click on something in here, for example, and I go up a little bit, and it's just like the normal thing that you see in, you click on that, you come in here, and you can browse and you can look at your book and you can see what you've got. Let's click this one. And you can come in and you can see exactly what you have. All right, so now let's go down and let's take a look at what are the rates that are involved with comic book rental. All right, so it is comic book rental. And I'm a business. I'm working to be the Netflix of comic books. You can rent them and you can read them and send them back for more. And there is free shipping. So I will send them to you. You will not have to pay shipping. You will send them back. You will not have to pay shipping. In here, what I say for this item is the photos above are for Marvel item 2. And the rates are 10 to 20 comic books. And that's $20. And you can keep them for 2 months. And again, it's free shipping. And there is my phone number that I'll give in a minute. But I want to explain the rates. And the reason that I have a different rate here for these comic books is this. Some people may only want to buy, or buy, not buy, but rent 10 comic books, up to 20 comic books. And I can do that. I can send them to you for $20 for 2 months. Some people may only want 10 books. Some people may want 11 or 12 or 13 or 14 or 15, up to 20 comic books. You decide. What do you want? Do you want 10, 11, 12, up to 20 comic books? It's your call. It's your choice. I will send them to you again, free shipping. You read them, you ship them back for free, and I will get you more. You can get a hold of me by texting me at 505-417-3198. I'm Bill, the comic book guy, and this is my video explaining how to buy comic books on eBay. I hope you like this video. Please give me comments and please subscribe. And that is it. Thank you. Appreciate your time. I'll hear from you. Bye.